Mashiach, by grace ye are saved, and have raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Yahawah Mashiach. So we're raised from the dead. You know, the Lord willing, we're part of that 144,000. You know, there's a lot of people that think that they're awoke, but really they're dead. Really they're sleeping. Really they're slumbering. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 4:18. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more until the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stop. You know what I'm saying? That's showing the contrast right there, because you know the Most High deals with balance. You know what I'm saying?
When you're dead, you can't see. You know, so you're blind.
You know, but yeah, the Most High deals with balance. You know what I'm saying? To basically, you know, to show what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's why the laws are, you know, important. Because, you know, otherwise we wouldn't know what sin is if we ain't had a law, you know?
That's right. Which, once we get into the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be able to keep those laws, statutes, and commandments perfectly. The reason that we can't do it right now is because this flesh that we're in, you know? You got more? Okay, come with that. Hey, did any of you brothers hold precept?
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 1. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse.
The blessings and the curse. This is going into the covenant that the Lord made with us. You know, the covenant that the Lord made with us when he put the children of Israel on the mounts, and he said, well, these are the things that will happen unto you if you kept my laws, statutes, and commandments. Then they were on the other mount. They said, well, these are the things that will happen to you if you didn't keep my laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, and this was only for the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Which I have set before thee.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording. Okay. Which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whether the Most High Yahawah thy power hath driven thee.
So it was already spoken about that the children of Israel will be scattered into all of the nations. That was prophesied way before it actually happened. You know? So hey, even Moses, because the Most High showed Moses all things, he knew that all of the Israelites would be over here in North, Central, and South America. You know, he knew that they would be over here. That's the reason why when you go into the book of Genesis, even Joseph knew. Because Joseph called his children, he said, let me tell you that which will befall you in the last days, man. And then Moses was given the knowledge to write down those 5 books, which is called the 5 books of Moses, you know, which is in the Torah. The Most High gave him understanding of what would happen in the latter days as well. So both of them knew what would happen to the children of Israel, and that they will be scattered throughout the 4 corners of the world. You know? Go ahead.
Shalt return unto the Most High Yahawah thy power, and shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that then the Most High Yahawah thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Most High have scattered.
Can you grab Isaiah 63:16? Because there's Israelites that are scattered everywhere, man. In every different place, every different nook and cranny, throughout all of the crevices, man. I remember this old butter commercial that would because it says Israel is a salted earth. Israel is the flavor, right? You put butter on something to give it flavor. There was this this old butter commercial, and when you spread the butter on the waffle or something, they said it gets up in all the nooks and crannies. God,
it was English muffin or something like that. We talking about the butter.
The English muffin.
Yeah, I don't know. Nooks and crannies. Talking about the English muffin. I know.
It gets in all the nooks and crannies. Hey, well, Israel is in all the nooks and crannies throughout the world. Hey,
if there's a heathen, there's an Israelite somewhere around there in that area. So if it's some scientists in Antarctica that's doing some work, it's probably an Israelite among those scientists in Antarctica. We always around the goddamn heat.
Hey, and the scripture talks. It says that no longer shall my people Israel be pushed into the corners, man. You know, so there's Israelites that are everywhere. Like James Brown said, that in the world is a ghetto. There's Israel everywhere, and wherever Israel is, they're living in some ghetto, man.
I remember it was years ago. It was something called it was a dictionary. It said ghetto. It said where the Jews dwell. Straight up.
Hey, when it says no longer shall my people be pushed into the corners, those corners was talking about the ghettos, man. Because you got Israel that are everywhere in all of the ghettos. You know, because they're the poor. That's part of their curse. You know, that's the reason why Isaiah was at Isaiah 45. It says that my people are like a bull as a net. You know, caught in the net at the head of every corner, or something like that. Kind of, go ahead.
If any of thine be driven out unto the uttermost parts of heaven, from thence will the Most High gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. So Yahawah will bring thee into the...
Now it says if any of thine. The thine is a possessive pronoun. That means that they belong to the Most High. And it also means that they will be of the Most High's people, which the Most High's people is what? The children of Israel. Thine doesn't consist of all of the other nations that are outside of the children of Israel, because the Most High never dealt with them. Hey, the scriptures say, if any one of you brothers can find that, it says they were never thine, neither were they called by thy name.
This is Amos 9:9. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Now that's a great precept for what the Ak just brought out, because that's dealing with salvation, you know, of the Israelites. That was going to be scattered throughout, you know, throughout the earth. Now, when you sifted something like it say sifted as corn, but I'm trying to think of like, you know, like chicken. You know, you frying up chicken, and you might be battering the chicken, and when you shaking a little basket or whatnot, you basically sifting the flour so you don't have excess flour on the chicken or whatnot. You know, that's sifting. So the Lord is saying that basically from among the people, He's gonna only get His chosen people from among the heathen. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get His people from all of these other people, no matter where they may be.
Right.
You know.
You know, when you sift something, you gotta put that flour in that sifter to get all the impurities, the rocks and stuff out of it. The impurities and the rocks that's in there. So all you want is that good flour, that pure flour. So that's what He's looking for. The men of the Lord who basically out of all this bullshit get all that purity into that flour. So all that garbage that's in that that flour to get into the cake. I mean, to bring the pure flour out of that sift, because all it does is it keeps all that crap inside and gives you the better flour, so the pure. That's what the men of the Lord are. You know, we're going through all this adversity, and He, like I said, He don't impute sin on the ones that's doing His work. So being that we're doing the work, the Lord is purifying us. So we're going through that sifting stage at this moment to get all that bullshit off us. And that's basically the elect that's going through that sift. He's sifting the house here. He's sifting the house here, cleaning it up, getting the good out of that bull.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 63 and 19. We are thine, thou never bears rule over.
You know what? Start up at 13. You were already in it. That's
Isaiah 63 and 13. That led them through the deep as a horse in the wilderness, that they should not stumble, as a beast goes down into the valleys. The spirit of the Lord Yahawah by Shem Yahshua calls him to rest. So didst thou lead thy people to make thyself a glorious name. Look down from heaven and behold, and behold from the habitation of thy holiness and thy glory. Where is the zeal